Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I'd like to welcome you guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Nova issues 13 to 18, written by Dan Abnette and Andy Lanning. These came out way back in 2008. And we have two really solid story arcs. One where we have Nova having to deal with Silver Surfer and Galactus. And after that, the Secret Invasion tie-ins. So without further ado, I'll tell you guys what I liked. And actually, I was going to say you didn't like, but like at least both of these story arcs are really solid. I enjoyed them a lot. And the first one's actually pretty original. So Galactus has arrived on this alien planet. Oh man, I have a lot of glare. This is an issue, man. So here, Galactus has arrived on the planet. He's decided to consume it. We have an evacuation of this alien race. So Nova arrives. He wants to help with the evacuation. He's having issues with like the head of state, like the head honcho of this alien race, with the whole evacuation, because he wants just to evacuate the rich people, and Nova wants to evacuate everyone. He wants to save every life is worth saving. But while Nova's trying to rescue as many people as possible, he comes across with a group of aliens that seem to have been killed and by this guy that's just shooting away at everyone. So Nova is able to take this guy down and immediately notices that someone's trying to get into his mind. So it's like this weird mental parasite guy that's taking host bodies to try to kill and cause as much of a panic as possible. So this is the big premise of the story. Also, at the same time, the evacuation ships, all their space motors, I don't know how to say it, fail, so they can't take off and save these people. So basically, when Galactus finishes his process consumption of the planet, everyone's going to die. So Nova goes out into outer space, and look at the illustration of Galactus. He's such an awesome character. I really love it when he pops up, but I do like the fact that Marvel has to use him really sparingly, keep him make him pop up every couple of years, but keep him out of comics as much as possible. I feel like he's popping up too much as of late. Sort of like I have the same feeling with Apocalypse or Mr. Sinister with the X-Men. So Nova is trying to negotiate with Galactus, and he gets blindsided by the Silver Surfer, who's back to being a herald of Galactus during this time. So, and look at the cover. Look at this. It's awesome. So, Nova is having the battle against Silver Surfer. Their battle's actually pretty epic. And what happens is Silver Surfer actually tries to take the battle as far as possible from Galactus's attention so they can talk. He's like, man, I can't talk with you in front of my boss. What the hell is going on? So Nova tells Surfer about the whole situation with the starships that they can't take off. So the Surfer tells him, okay, problem's fixed. They can go. Nova goes back to the main planet, and he still has to deal with this mental parasite. He doesn't know what's going on, but people are starting to like go crazy, flip out, and start killing people left and right. Ships are able to take off, they're able to escape, but Nova wants to get down to investigating the origins of where this mental parasite is coming from, what's driving, why is he doing this, why is he hell-bent on making people suffer as much as possible. So he infiltrates himself into Galactus's ship and discovers this guy is like a parasite that feeds off the negative emotions of the planets that Galactus himself consumes. So it's sort of a really interesting concept. This guy lives off the terror that Galactus generates, and he makes things even worse with his mental powers. So that's such a cool concept for a villain. And since he's so small, Galactus hasn't noticed his presence up until this moment. So Nova battles against this parasite. Galactus finds out. They're able to kill this guy off. Things are resolved between Nova and the Silver Surfer and Galactus, and it's the end of a pretty good story. Like this first story arc is pretty awesome. Now, issues 16 to 18, yeah, we have the tie-ins into the Secret Invasion, and these stories, like the plot itself, it's not compared to the first one, they're not as good. But we get the reintroduction of some pretty awesome characters. So Nova receives a distress signal on this barren planet. He goes to try to help people. It's a trap. There's Skrulls. They try to kill him. And Nova is actually saved by the original Super Skrull. So Super Skrull tells Nova, is like, hey, the Skrulls are trying to take over your home planet. Nova goes immediately to Earth. And Super Skrull actually tricks all the other Skrulls into thinking that he kills Nova to be able to allow Nova to get past the blockade. So Nova reaches Earth. He sees his family. He goes to Project Pegasus, where his brother's working, trying to save him because he knows shit went down there. And the new head of security is Darkhawk, who I love this character. One of the first comic book series I started collecting was Darkhawk. I remember they used to sell it at my local supermarket with the New Warriors comic books. So I was really happy to see him again because he had disappeared for years. So he's the head of security. He was part of the New Warriors too, so he has history with Nova. They're trying to stop the Skrulls from getting into Project Pegasus and stealing all of their scientific secrets. While this is going down, Nova finds out, like, one of the scientists there is like, we found this really weird quantum energy in the negative zone. We think it's sentient. We have to use, if we can use your powers to, like, to funnel this energy or concentrate it, like some type of technobabble. They try to explain that Nova's powers can be used to see what's up with this energy. And what they find out, it's actually Quasar. After being absorbed by and killed by Annihilus, he actually was trapped in the negative zone. So we have the return of Darkhawk in this issue and also of Quasar. So the heroes are able to take down and defeat the Skrulls. Like, it's nothing too interesting. Like, it's pretty basic. It's a fun ride though. We also have the introduction of the Death's Heads, the third incarnation, which Marvel really pushed these characters. I never thought them to be really too interesting compared to the first Death's Head or the second one. And what we get at the end of this story is the return of the Nova Corps. So I hope you guys like this video. The Nova series, I spoiled the hell out of this, but in general, the Nova series was freaking awesome. And hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And see you guys next time. Bye.